Hey everybody, Becca here. Today I am going to talk with you about organization in a natural health lifestyle and review an organizer. So let's get started. So those that are here for the first time, I'm Becca Laurent, and I'm here to empower you with knowledge of a natural health lifestyle. And today we're going to talk about organization and how it is important to your natural health lifestyle. Yes, organization is important because if you are scattered here, there, and yonder, your mind is constantly going, and it creates stress in your life. And too much mental stress is anti-health. So you must get and stay organized. So today I am going to go through what I'm doing at the moment to stay organized. And the first thing that I can bring up is what is actually behind me, this right here. And this calendar is actually written out to the end of the year. So it starts at the end of November and ends at the end of December. And this is just a basic outline. I try to keep my month organized all right, so I can look in the future on what I have to accomplish to stay on task. And then I also have planters. Which this is the planter that I am going to be working off this year, which for me has already started because I started this planner last year in October. So this is my new planner, but this was such an awesome planner that I wanted to go through that and review it as well. So this was my planner last year, and it is called the Living Well Planner. There you go, and you can actually look up the Living Well Planner online, and I will leave a link to it in the description section if that's something that you're looking to do. But I will show you what I loved about this planner. So as you can see, there are tabs the planner has for the month, but these tabs didn't necessarily start off with, say, January and then working its way down. They were not written on, and then she also provides little stickers to put over the tabs, so you can actually start this planner off wherever you're at in the year. And that's what I had done. I had started it off, I had gotten it in last October, but so I started in November. And this is what it looked like in November. So you write down, there was a sheet that I was able to get from her about brainstorming and what I was going to be doing in the year to kind of narrow down what my goals were in certain times of the month, and then breaking down those goals. And then there are 3 big goals every month that you would be working towards. And then she also had it to where you would have 3 big personal goals, and there was fun and recreation, health and fitness, home, but I turned that into my business plan, and then financial goals. So each month I was able to sit there and write out my monthly goals, and then I would go through she calls it goal crushing, which I loved how she had the goal crushing. And then we would go through and then you would have it written out day by day, like a daily calendar for the month. And then you could even write it out your weekly. This would be your weekly calendar, and then thoughts and thanks. And this just kind of keeps your thoughts on a positive aspect. And as you can see, some of this is empty. I never used the weekly because I don't do, I don't do the 6 a.m., the 7 a.m., blah, blah, blah. I block it out to what my 3 major goals are for the day. She has these sticky sheets to keep you focused on your main goal, and then breaking it down on what you must do, should do, would like to do. Then what does a successful day look like? And then how are you going to celebrate? That's what I loved about this particular setup. So I would use these constantly, and as you can see, when I would finish a goal, I would mark it out. And then the next day, when I'm ready to create another one, because I don't work a Monday through Friday, I work when I am able to work. So if the kids have something to do that I need to be involved in, I go do that. If my husband's off and wants to have a family day, then we go do that. Which one week it might be a Monday, the next week it might be a Thursday. So we work. So I work around everybody else's schedule, and able. And that's why it's important to me to just write up what my 3 major goals are, and then when I complete them, I mark it out. So if you are looking for a planner that helps you schedule out your timing, and the reason I don't have another sheet, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is I actually tore some of those sheets out just to kind of clear up my book. And then she also has ideas for cooking, what you're going to cook. So you don't have to stand there at 6 o'clock in the evening and, oh yeah, what should we have for dinner for an hour? So that's another good thing that I can see in somebody's normal life. But that just didn't work for my life. So in other words, all in all, I love this planner. I love the brightness. I love the stickers part of it. I love being able to write down and mark off what I have accomplished for the day. And I can just go back and see, marking those off, it shows me how much I am accomplishing. That even though a day may feel like I didn't get much done, when I'm able to write things out, and mark them off, that is just great accomplishment to me. But if you are looking to get a planner, the Living Well planner is one that I would recommend for you. Definitely well worth the money. All right, so now to this year. So after playing around with that planner for a year, and then once I finished large projects that were involved in my business, I actually started not to pick up that planner as often. But going back to school this year, I am definitely in the need of a planner, and instead of going back to that, I did save what I enjoyed out of that planner, and that was these sheets right here, where you can write down your main goal, you can write down what your accomplishment looks like and how you're going to celebrate. Those are the things that I really loved about this planner. And one thing that I had noticed that I was doing is extra things that really needed my attention. I would use different color sticky notes. So I have quite a bit of that. And then I also did pick up some of the other sticky note type planners from her, which, yes, I will end up going through these as well, because these are very similar to this, just a little more detailed, but that's okay. I will use these. And then this one is another one similar to some of the sheets that she had. And this is also a sticky note. And this one has a magnet that you could actually stick on the fridge or something. Oh, and then this one also. So definitely well worth what I've spent on it, and I have learned where I'm at now and building on that knowledge. You know, you in a natural health lifestyle, you want to ditch the clutter in your life, and keep honing down what is working for you. And just because it's working for you at one time, like this worked for me great last year, but no longer as necessary this year, and that's why I'm simplifying down, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So as you might notice, I like a lot of color. I like a lot of stickers. You know, I even have little sticker books that I use for different things that just kind of give me that hoorah, I've accomplished it, or hey girl, you got this, keep going. You know, those types of stickers and motivational sayings I just like. So if it's not your cup of tea, then throw it out and simplify it. But what I've done this year is I have simplified. I do have the bling and stickers, as you can see. So I have a pretty notebook. It's just a spiral bound notebook. And I had found that I did like the spiral notebooks over the hard bound because I can fold it and it be simplified on my desk. So it's not a whole book taking up the desk, that I can actually simplify and fold back what I don't need. So this particular notebook I got from Amazon, and it's pretty on the inside as well. And it also has a pocket on in the front. So this is how I'm doing it. So one of the things that I try to do is stay ahead on topics that I want to talk with you about, that I think are important for a natural health lifestyle. So I always have a running topic sheet of topics that that I think are important for you to know. So I put that in the front of the book because that is a major part of this book. And then instead of breaking it down daily, like in the daily calendar, since I already have my whiteboard that I can look at the month in general, I have broken it down into weeks. And this particular week, these are the topics that I wanted to focus on, or I want to focus on. And then as I'm sitting down for a day of work, so one day I may not work because of, there was the holidays, things like that. So I didn't work through the holidays. So on the days that I do work, I will sit down and organize my day. So one of the sheets that I created was, my one big thing was to clean house. So yeah, that doesn't necessarily have to do with business, but yet running a business in a home, it does have to do with business, because if I don't have a clean home, then it takes me longer to go through my business, especially when recording a video. I have had those days where I have to clean up my office or clean up the kitchen because I'm going to be doing a video in the kitchen, or I have to run around and find just a clean little spot somewhere in the house just to be able to film a video so I can get on to editing the video and get it out in a timely manner. So yes, cleaning is important, an important thing to put on my calendar. In this particular sheet, yes, I got everything accomplished, but I haven't gone back to mark out what I got accomplished. So that might be something later on today, or when I do sit down, I can look at these sheets and then mark out that, oh yeah, I've gotten all of this accomplished, and then I'm like, hurrah, for me, I have accomplished something else. As you can see, you know, it may be little pieces here and there, you know, every couple of days or whatever, but that is what works for me at this point in my time, in my life, at this point in time in my life. So I am now organized. So when I am ready to go to the next page, you know, it's just another blank page, which, you know, one thing that I was noticing in this planner is I was flipping through several pages to get to the next page that was relevant to me at the time. So I wanted to eliminate that. I almost feel like that was a waste. So I wanted to eliminate that, and that's why I went with just a simple notebook. And don't forget your vision board. If you haven't created a vision board, I will leave either a card or in the description section the link to how I created this vision board. A vision board is a pretty important part of keeping you organized and focused on what you want to accomplish. So go check out that video. And one more thing that I almost forgot to mention is this right here. I've got a lot of bits and pieces for my organization. You know, all the little cards, the sticky notes and things like that. So I have a box that I have all of this stuff organized in, and then all of my books that I need for my school is all in one spot. And I normally keep my my organization notebook up here, and you know, just all of the stuff that I need on a regular basis I have right here as far as books and things go. But anyway, as you can see, organization is extremely important in a natural health lifestyle. Leave in the comment section of your favorite way to organize, or did I give you some encouragement to start organizing yourself? Give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you are ready to start down your path to a natural health lifestyle, go check out beccasplanet.com. I have some great resources for you there. I will talk to you again soon. And until then, get healthy, be happy, and herbal on. Bye.